What's up, Jeremy? What's up? Bro, I'm going to tell you about my fantasy. I'm in the semifinals right now, sweating it out. I'll tell you more about it in a second. It's hilarious. Sweating it out. Nice. How's everyone doing tonight? It's Stare, live from Argentina. Live from Argentina. Que tal, Shaban? ¿Cómo está usted? Let's go. Esta lugar bonito, Argentina. Bitcoin. Gotta stack those Bitcoins, man. See, I feel good. I feel good knowing that I'm stacking Bitcoin every day. I am still a degen in this market. I have been I have been questioned the last couple weeks, especially. You know, I've said, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to participate. I don't even want to be in this market. I don't even want to trade meme coins at all. You know, I'm just gonna buy Bitcoin, and here I am. I'm still playing these altcoins. I'm still playing these altcoins little by little. I'm in four plays. I'm in four plays. And all the plays, I know the devs. All the plays, I know the devs. And it's like the best edge I can possibly possibly give myself. You know? It's the only thing I can really do is give myself a free. You gotta trust. You gotta trust these devs the best way you can. I don't know what to say. You just have to see with meme coins. You're just gonna have to get in with some devs, you know, and trust them or send coins yourself. What's up, Shalonius? Shout out Shalonius. Shout out Shalonius is in the house. Hey man, crypto YouTube's down. Not a lot of people want to be here. Even my own folks that I know and love, they have been pissed at me. Pissed that I'm still messing around in meme coins. You know what? As you guys know, I tried to send the meme coin the other day. Kudoff completely failed. Completely failed. Failed at launch. Not anyone's fault, but it just completely failed at launch. And you know what? A lot of things are gonna fail. A lot of things are gonna go wrong in the next few weeks in this market, and you're just gonna have to prepare yourself for it. You know. So I'm just thankful Bitcoin's under 100K and I'm buying. I am skeptical of what's going on with ETH. In fact, I've thought up the craziest narrative on ETH in terms of a meme coin idea, and it's just it's crazy what's going on with meme coins. I mean, with ETH and Tom Lee. I don't know if you guys have seen my video on Tom Lee, but it's pretty crazy what's going on with Ethereum. I mean, we got Tom Lee. We got Tom Lee. Homie's got a bonus. He's going to collect a bonus on January 15th and upwards of $35 million. And he's the head advisor at BitMine, which is kind of like MicroStrategies, and that the only thing that they do is buy one coin. So like MicroStrategies buys just Bitcoin, BitMine buys just Ethereum. They say it's the new Wall Street. They say it's the oil of the internet. And Tom Lee is... What's up, Shalonius? Tom Lee is going to continue to pump this thing to at least January 15th, where he's up for a bonus. He's up for a bonus. Upwards of $35 million. $15 million on the low end, $35 million on the high end. Incredible. And that could spell doom for ETH, because Tom Lee is the only guy that's really holding up ETH right now, man. Tom Lee is the only guy that's holding up ETH right now. And when he pumps it, immediate sell pressure. Like, they're buying, I think he just bought another like $900 million worth of Ethereum. It should be skyrocketing, but there's so much sell pressure. And, as you know, and that's why you probably watch this channel, is that, we've made a lot of money on ETH meme coins. We made a lot of money on ETH meme coins the last few months. And if Tom Lee just walks away with a bonus, You know, if Tom Lee just walks away with a bonus on January 15th and says F ETH, I don't really need to talk about it anymore. I got what I wanted. We got major problems. Ethereum could be as low as like freaking $900. I really like ETH, but I am probably putting in a short based on the information that I've researched and I've shared with you on this channel. I'm probably going to be shorting Ethereum now. In terms of using leverage, doing that, I mean honestly, who can use leverage right now? Who can use leverage right now? Who can use leverage right now without getting absolutely wiped out? I mean, market makers are crushing people right now. Who can use leverage right now and win? I don't really know anybody. Honestly, all the really good traders are out of the market. They're gone. And on their way out, some of them have said, "Hey, I've gotten freaking liquidated. Trying to short or long this market, or hey, I'm just gonna take a break, you know." And also, you got the Japan news that just came out that was supposed to be bearish. With what did they do? Hold on, I forget what they did. Hold on, let me see. I forgot. They did something with what was it? Japan bonds? Was it bonds? Okay, yeah. Bank of Japan hikes interest rates. Yeah, Bank of Japan. Yeah, they hiked the interest rates. And that was supposed to be, dude, this was supposed to be the most bearish news. This was supposed to be the most bearish news, jeez, of all time. And you know what happened? The market pumped. The market pumped. Isn't that crazy? Super bearish news. The market pumped, knocked out a bunch of shorts, and then it went right back down and knocked out a bunch of longs. You know, Bank of Japan hikes interest rates. So there's a lot of games being played right now, guys. And so some of you guys are like, Stayer, why are you trading meme coins right now? It's the worst time in the market, you know, like, because one, I'm a degen. I've realized I mean, you guys know this about me. I'm an absolute degen. Number two, there's money to be made. There's still money to be made. You know? There's still money to be made. And I mean, honestly, trade at your own risk, guys. Trade at your own risk, man. I mean, you can't blame anyone for your losses, and honestly, you can't really blame anybody for your wins. You know what I mean? I mean, you are the decider of that. You know, what you're going to do. So, any guy, any investor that turns around and blames someone else for whatever they've done in trading is probably it's like the biggest loser move you can do. In fact, it's like the number one indicator that you should not be in crypto. The most risky financial market in the entire universe. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I can understand if, you know, I talked about a mutual fund that ended up going crummy. You know, okay, you can blame me for that because that's like really slow moving stuff. Or an index fund or something like that where it's supposed to be safe and then it wasn't. Okay, then you can get on top of me for that. But bro, we're in meme coins. We're in crypto in general. I mean, look at Ethereum right now. It's $3,000 and it's being pumped by one stock company called Bitmine that does nothing else but buy Ethereum. And the thing is, the riskiest thing about that, and I mean, we're talking about the second biggest asset in crypto, Ethereum. And it looks like a pump and dump, like an absolute meme coin in itself. Because, yeah, there's utility on Ethereum, but the utility really is only like how many altcoins you can put on it and what altcoins perform well. You know what I mean? And so if they're not performing well or they look useless, what is Ethereum? And then it's like you look at the buys and sells on Ethereum, and old holders are selling into Tom Lee's huge buys. So, I mean, first of all, Ethereum should be way higher based on how much Tom Lee has put into it. But even since he's doing that, it's not gone up that as much as it really should. And here's the thing, Bitmine, who he's buying, he's like advising them to buy all this Ethereum, they're all of a sudden holding all this Ethereum. And then when Tom Lee walks away January 15th with a $35 million bonus for buying Ethereum and telling us to buy it and saying it's going to 60,000 when it's probably not, they're going to dump all that Ethereum onto the market, and it's going to send Ethereum, like, I think we're going to see Ethereum like an FTX like type of Bitcoin red candle, like Terra Luna or something like that. It's going to be so bad. And I think Tom Lee is going to be one of the biggest villains of all time in crypto. I really, 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 really see that happening. Based on the research I've done, and again, go look at my videos. Tiaka, I forget his last name, but we referenced him in the last videos. Bro, he said it himself, like, only Tom Lee is holding up Ethereum. So when you come at somebody who is trading meme coins still in this market, and you're like, well, you're thinking you're in some safe things, bro, this is the riskiest market of all time. So stop acting like you're making better decisions than I am. None of us are. This is all speculative. And you shouldn't be trading anything that you can't afford to lose. Period. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm just trying to kind of show love to some of my community that has since grown upset that we're still trading, that we're still investing, that we're still trying to get something out of this market right now. Just sit on the sidelines, you know what I mean, and just watch or just hang out. You don't have to trade to not hang out. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand, like, the crypto market looks like crap right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if any, by the way, I don't know if any comments are coming through. Shalonius, comment. Let me see if you, are you here? You guys here? Or am I not seeing comments? Anyway. It's insanity. Okay, you're here? Okay, cool. It's absolute insanity, man. I mean, this bear market has been one of the, like, I mean, yeah, I mean, is it a bear market? Is it a bull market? I mean, to each his own, really, but it sure seems that way. And that's the thing, is like, I'm okay with it. I'm ready to make money even in this bear market, and I'll just trade smaller. I'll trade smaller and find an edge. See, there's a new edge that's happening on Pumpfun, and it's called this new market maker called Snowball, and it rolls creator fees into volume for the chart. So it makes the chart stronger. It makes the devs more accountable, because they're not just going to dump on the community. The creator fees are getting taken away from them and put in the chart as volume. And I mean, it's almost like a badge of accountability now. Oh, is your dev using Snowball? You know, like, literally, and that just happened like in the last 24 to 48 hours. And there's just all kinds of stuff. I'm going to show you in a second. You know, so things can change quick in crypto. Now, that would be huge for Pumpfun, because Pumpfun has a reputation now of devs on there being incentivized to rug you. You know, being incentivized to just kind of dump, you know, and you know, just walk away from coins at any point, with the creator fees, and you know, you're just on your own, you know. So, and it's created a lot of paranoia, right? Like, for instance, I just did a coin on Kudoff and it didn't work. It failed. I made some mistakes. Team made a couple mistakes, caused a lot of sell pressure, and within like an hour, it was over with. The coin died in an hour, and it's caused about 15% of paranoia of folks that are kind of like, oh, this always is going to happen with these coins, and not exactly. And and that's the thing about crypto, it changes all the time. Like, literally, if you took the day off today, you wouldn't have heard about that. That there's a new, and I'm going to show you right now. And I'm still researching it, but this is insane. Jeremy says, crypto is my casino. The house has the edge, but occasionally you hit big. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't like to think of this space as a casino. I really don't. I really, really don't. I do not want to think of this space as a casino. You know, I like to think I'm making calculated decisions. You know what I mean? I like to think I'm making calculated decisions with my buys. You know, I like to think I'm doing that. But I mean, maybe perhaps I'm not. But let me charge my computer. Yeah, take a look at this Snowball. Let me grab the charger. Yeah, Mr. Hanky is going to be climbing up on decks. Yeah, Mr. Hanky's looking good. Mr. Hanky is about to explode. We're gonna talk about Snowball in a second. Let me take a look at Mr. Hanky because I am a Degen, guys. I am a Degen, guys. Okay. You guys remember? You guys remember? What should I call it? South Park. I mean, I remember. I mean, South Park's still on and is relevant in today's culture. But insane stuff, man. Insane stuff, man. Mr. Hanky. Mr. Hanky, guys. Howdy ho. Howdy ho. Remember Mr. Hanky? Hilarious. Well, guess what? I aped into this. Hanky the Christmas Poo. Hanky the Christmas Poo. Insanity. Loving Hanky the Christmas Poo, bro. I think this thing's gonna explode. I know the dev. The dev has probably one of the biggest ETH whale groups out there. There's multiple major KOLs about to call this coin. And I can see this going to $1 million market cap very, very soon, before Christmas. Why? Because one, it's on ETH. I think ETH volume for the next couple weeks is going to be pretty big. I think ETH volume is going to really rise. Why? For the same reasons that I've told you, okay? The same reasons that I've told you the last couple days, okay? And it's this. Tom Lee. Tom Lee is buying Ethereum. He's incentivized to buy Ethereum, and it's pumping Ethereum. Ethereum's at $3,000, which is a lot right now, considering what's been going on in the markets. Okay, it's a lot right now, considering what's going on in the markets. Let me see if I can wipe. Is that better? Jeez, look like I'm in a freaking dream. Maybe I am in a dream, a hanky Christmas poo dream. Anyway, yeah, Jeremy says Mr. Hanky up to number 7 on Dex. Yeah, it's probably going to go to number 1. These guys got a bunch of marketing money. This thing's not going to fail. It's going to be nice and steady. Look at ETH, man. I miss ETH. I miss ETH meme coins. I aped into this because I miss ETH meme coins, bro. I miss ETH meme coins. I haven't been in an ETH meme coin in so long. So long. Why? Because the volume's been really weird. It's been a bunch of honeypots. Everybody's been running to Sol. I said I would never trade Sol meme coins again after 2023, 2024. Guess what? There I am. I'm there. Why? I'm a degen. But you know what? Here we are with ETH. Hanky Panky. Hi, Mr. Hanky. The Christmas Poo on ETH. Guys, this thing's about to explode. You know, this thing's about to explode. You know what? Crypto's really not going to change for quite a long time. In the sense that meme coins are always going to be relevant in some sort of way. You know, if you lose on them, you're coming back. If you win on them, you're getting money for nothing. It's so addictive to be in this space and be a part of a meme coin that is set to explode or is exploding. There's no better feeling. There's literally no better feeling. And I tell you what, man, this thing's about to skyrocket. Shout out to the chat. How's the chat doing tonight? Is anyone in Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo. I know it's Christmas time. It's Sunday night. It's Christmas time. You're probably maybe at a friend's house or maybe you're at a family gathering. You know, it's the last weekend before Christmas, and I'm in Argentina, so none of my none of my extended family is out here. So I got all the time in the world to be a Degen, which is amazing. I've never this is my first year that I've actually been so free, so free to look at the markets, guys. I've been so free to look at the markets, hang out. I've actually gained a lot of knowledge on what I think is about to happen, at least a thesis. And it's centered around ETH. And actually, I think Hanky uh, is probably going to freaking pump because, again, Tom Lee is buying Ethereum a bunch. He's going to do it a bunch more before January 15th, where he comes up for review with the Bitmine board. Not many people know about this. I just did a video on it. And my whole thesis is that Ethereum is going to be pumping like crazy. And then after January 15th, it's going to have a vicious drop. And it's going to be crazy. And I don't want to see it happen, but I tell you what, if Tom Lee walks away, after he gets his $35 million bonus, he's not obligated to talk about Ethereum ever again unless he wants to re-up his agreement with Bitmine. If he walks away, I mean, Ethereum is toast because Bitmine won't have a spokesperson. You won't believe anybody else to come out to talk about Ethereum like they did Tom Lee. Tom Lee did. And they're going to begin to dump Ethereum. They're going to reverse, and they're going to dump Ethereum onto the market. Also, MicroStrategies could be delisted on January 15th. You guys probably don't know that because they're having massive outflows, and it's doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for MicroStrategy. So we could have a black swan event in the beginning of the first quarter that could really upset people. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But Hanky, Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo, I do believe will take advantage of this coming week here. I think this thing's going to absolutely run. It's going to run so hard. And shout out to the dev and Rizm, my dog. He's very well respected, great guy in the space. And man, he's about to send this thing, dude. He's about to send this thing. So shout out to him. Let's see here. So what is this Snowball thing? Have you guys heard about Snowball at all? Snowball is changing the way Pumpfun tokens work. You ready for this? I'm going to play this recording. I have not heard this recording yet. I'm going to pause the music. I have not heard this recording yet. But I just heard about this today. And Snowball, now let me tell you a little bit about Snowball. Snowball is the first token in the world that automatically uses the creator fees to market make itself. So you guys know with Pumpfun, the main drag about Pumpfun is that, especially on Pumpfun, is that the everybody's a dev now, right? You can launch a coin, and if your coin takes off, you get creator fees. And I mean, some people are taking in like 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 on a coin that just goes to like $1 million or $2 million, and they're incentivized to freaking just, as soon as you like just pull your liquidity, you can get those creator fees and just leave. And it's crushing meme coins right now because now, I mean, coins are just barely going to like 200K market cap before they're just absolutely just sent to hell. And these devs get to make some money off of that instead of taking any more risk or spending any more money trying to get that coin up. And what Snowball seems to be doing is one, they are they're providing a service for the dev to roll those creator fees that they would otherwise withdraw for themselves and put in to the chart as volume just seamlessly through a market maker that's connected to the dev wallet. And so what this is doing to Pumpfun is legitimizing the meme coin space all of a sudden, in the sense that the dev now has a route to go to actually, you know, be accountable and be like, okay, I'm using Snowball, so you know you can trust my coin because my creator fees, I have no control over them. They're just going right back into the chart. And then what's happening is that these creator fees are pumping these charts. I mean, a lot of the coins that have done well the last few days on Pumpfun have used this market making service. And what's happening is something twofold. One, the dev is being accountable, and then the coin is being desirable because the investor knows that the dev doesn't have access to the creator fees. It's going right into the chart, and now the investor also knows that um, the coin is going to pump off of that because when you're putting thousands of dollars into the chart, it adds volume through the market maker, and that is a huge deal. So I want to take a look at this. I literally just heard about this today. I was in a chat for a coin I was trying to help. I called Barely Legal OG, trying to help those guys out. I'm holding that too, and I haven't really talked about it, but um, they were talking about. There's somebody came into the chat and was talking about it, and I was like, "Wow, that is an incredible idea." So let's take a look at this. Let me see if I can play the recording. Where is the recording? Yeah, look, it's at a $5.8 million market cap. The service itself. Yeah, it's pumping like crazy. Here it is. Let's listen to this. First time listening to it. I have not heard this yet. Oh, this is like 2 hours long, so we're probably not going to listen to all of this. But let's just cut through a little bit.
I apologise for all of this. Yeah.
Yes, bro. Finally, man. I hope
What me?
you're connected
Man,
back.
I
Let's see if we can cut through here. Wow, did a 284x. 3 days. This guy called. Wow. This guy called this at a 28K. Man, I totally missed this. But it makes you want to trade Pumpfun now. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, this isn't working. The recording is busted. Insane stuff, guys. I mean, this guy says whoever came up with Snow Lana is brilliant, which is Snowball. My kind of developer marketer. Hope you build something special with this one and treat it right, as love this snow much. Snowball is the only token that launched and managed by Snowball team. Anything else is not related to us. Yeah, it's been pumping. It's pumped all day. When did this come out? I mean, it's like the best idea. $4 ago, they hit $8 million market cap. It's just, it's just an excellent idea. Sorry. It's just an excellent idea. Has anyone heard about this before yesterday? Before today? Well, I'm going to talk about this more in the next coming days. There's always time to make money in memes and in the markets, man. You just gotta be, you gotta be just ready. Another coin that I wanted to look at. Now here's a low cap gem. I mean, 29K is like the new 290K. Like, guys, I mean, you just gotta understand where things are at right now. And this coin, Rodri, if I can get it to load. Hmm. Internet's a little slow over here. holders. Oh wow, yeah, the holders are like, let's see here. The holders are real spread out, real nice. Real nice. That's a dev wallet. I mean, guys, you got to get into stuff like this. You know, this is new. All right, but this thing hits 1 million, you're freaking going crazy. A 1% in this is like $200, $300. You know, but this goes to 1 million, that's 10K. Not financial advice, but I'm scooping up coins like this where I know the dev can send. I know the dev knows what he's doing. He's got tons of KOLs on waiting. See, the thing is, you got to understand. Okay? Is that the way the dev thinks is that, okay, I'm going to share in my private, like he's stair-stepping catalysts, right? He's stair-stepping catalysts, right? And then like to like 100 or 200K. And then after that, homie is pairing catalysts. So he's stair-stepping right now. Right now, he right now in this area. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Let me erase this. Hold on, my computer's a little slow. Okay. There we go. So in this whole area, right? Don't let me down. So in this whole area, right? Here's what a dev's thinking. Okay, I'm gonna share in my privates and right around here, right? I'm gonna get a couple of trusted chads in and their groups right around here. And then the coin's gonna start going up like this, and I'm gonna have a KOL call right here. Can I write this? Chat, can I write this? KOL call right here. And then from there, okay, now I have articles and banners and more KOLs calling here. And it's just like, that's how you stair step a thing, you know, a coin. And that's when you see coins go parabolic. They just start going crazy. You're like, what's going on? Well, it's because the dev has a plan. And right now with Rodri, he shared his plan with me, and he's sending, dude. He's sending. You know? He's sending. Homie is sending. So pretty crazy stuff. So I just wrote all over this. But it's heading back up. Heading way back up. So I'm really excited about this one. His last coin went to 2.2 million. This one's going there too. So it's Rodri on Sol. Starts off with the SAMX on the contract address. Expect a lot more rockets. You know, it's got a Twitter. Let me see what the Twitter looks like. No, let's see. I'm not on Instagram, but yeah, take a look at this. Rodri, the baby rhino, should revive the trenches. Way better than Mudang. Just migrated and currently at a good entry. Name confirmed on this IG page. Sephril. Whoa. Sephril. You know who Sephril is? He's on Crypto Banner, bro. Sephril bought this already. He's on Crypto Banner, dude. Like, this thing's gonna be huge. This thing's gonna be absolutely huge. Shout out to Sephril. That guy is crypto famous. You know, look at all these calls. Why Rodri? Not a random animal meme, not a recycled meta. Rodri is a real Eastern black rhino calf, born November 2025. One of the most endangered species on Earth. Scarcity is not a gimmick, it is the story. Wow, that was really nicely written. All right, let's take a look at the roadmap, the short-term roadmap of Rodri. Try to get some donations going for Rodri. Update Moby Screener. Update Jupiter Strict List. Onboard more KOLs. The baby Rhino Rodri is coming to life. Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about this on my X page tomorrow. I'm gonna do a video on this too. I'm super pumped about this. And of course I wrote all over this. But yeah, man, I'm super excited about this. Super excited about it. I think over the coming days, because this is something that's going to run past Christmas, you know? This is something that's going to run past Christmas. It's something that you're going to be like, wow, that's at like $1 million market cap. I remember Stair talking about that a week ago or whatever, you know? It's just like one of those where you're like, if you don't buy it, you might forget about it, and then all of a sudden it just runs. Like Mudang went absolutely crazy. Mudang went absolutely crazy. I'll show you that in a second. I mean, look at this. Look where this is at. Look at Mudang. Not molding. Guys, I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming on my Patreon. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. Make sure that the link's in the description. Guys, get in my Patreon. Because my Patreons heard about this way earlier than when you're hearing about it now. If you're hearing about it on this channel, it's probably too late. No, it's not too late, but I mean, it's probably like you could have heard about it a lot earlier. Look at Mudang. Look at Mudang on the daily. Man, look at that. Look, Mudang was once this low, man. Mudang was once this low. It was low. It was once at like 170, you know, pumped to 71. No, excuse me, it pumped to 690 million. Oh my goodness, man! If Rhino goes to 690 million, Rodri to Rhino, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go nuts. If this thing goes to freaking 690 million. See, that's the thing. Like, coins right now, you gotta get in them right now. You gotta get in them right now. Coins like this, you know, I mean, the first day, it's like, is anyone else buying this? oh, I don't know. You're kind of kicking tires, and then you look at it again. It's at 300K market cap. You're like, oh my gosh, I missed that easy 10x. Well, all right, maybe I'll look for a dip, and then you forget. Then you're in something else that freaking rugged you, or like you're looking at something else, and then you freaking come back to it. It's at 3 million, and it's just like, oh my gosh, now you're piling on, and it just runs. I mean, this is one of those coins, guys. The dev knows what he's doing. Tomorrow, this will probably be 5x what it is. It's gonna shoot once it shoots past this, man. I mean, once it shoots past this line right here, guys, which is the all-time high, which is like 66K. I mean, this thing's gonna freaking fly. It's gonna fly. Look how it's gonna. You can see it. It's totally gonna touch that bar, and it's gonna blast past it. This beginning part was all early bond sell. See, when you bond on Sol, it's like everybody waits for bond, and then as soon as the bond, like all these little jeets come out and like, all right, and the dev just lets him jeet. The dev just wanted the bond. Okay, they jeet, they lose, right, and then they begin to get priced out, and then these people that sold right here are gonna be buying way higher up the chart. They're going to be pumping you to like 500K from here. They're going to be the ones that are going to go really big with size over here and realize they messed up. That's just how crypto is. That's just how crypto is. That's just how crypto is. You know? I know my chat is I must not be seeing people in the chat. Let me see here. Zay Flowers, touchdown. All right, guys. I am getting out of here, but guys. I got a couple videos coming out tomorrow, and I'm gonna live stream on Patreon. Either tomorrow or Wednesday, but I will be live streaming every day this week, either on YouTube or on Patreon. Do join. It's like $20 a month. It's $20 a month, and you're getting a ton of value. In fact, I'm telling a lot of my inner circle people to go there, and because I'm building a Discord right now, and the inner circle is going to be kind of transferred into the Discord, and we're just preparing. I'm preparing my fields for rain. You know, that's what a farmer does. They don't wait for the rain to come and then prepare. I'm preparing my fields for rain for people who are interested in crypto, want to know more about it, want to get into the best plays possible, I want to be there for them when this market turns. And I want to be there for you now, if you're here now. And a lot more content than just crypto on my Patreon, talking about a lot of my travels. I am in Argentina right now. I am an American citizen in Argentina. Barely speak the language, but I try. And it's very, very interesting, my life right now. Maybe you'll find it interesting. But that is about it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Shalonius. I've been so active all day today. People are probably tired of seeing me, but I've been on all day in the Rocket Room, Inner Circle, and in Patreon, just living this market out. It's a lot of fun. And if you're having a lot of fun in crypto, please continue to join me. And have a great night. Thank you so much, Shalonius, Jeremy Willis, and all those other guys.